Hey there, and welcome back for another season. We have entered the chapter of Season 6 of my channel. Now, with Season 6, if you have been following me for a while, you will have noticed some new changes on the page, and also a change to the logo in our intro. Why have we changed? We have rebranded. And the reason we have rebranded is to be more aligned with being authentic to myself. Let me explain. Because you're probably also wondering what the name means. Because we're going from Candy Tech Adventures now to the Wildtism. Bear with me here. This year, I have gone through some life changes. And one of those life changes that has been super impactful in my life has been a late life diagnosis of autism. I am now officially diagnosed with autism, and I already had ADHD, so now I am the diagnosed ADHD. Haha! Yay, combination there. Well, primarily though, because of my Adderall, it keeps my ADHD in check. And so, well, the majority of me is now I'm learning autism. And yes, I know, referring it to as the tism is probably weird. And I wish I could explain to you why my brain keeps doing it, but my brain's been doing that for the whole year, and it's stuck. It's what my brain has done, so it's the tism, hence the Wildtism. Because while doing some self-discovery and learning about my autism, I've also learned it's part of why I also really like the outdoors. There's a lot of benefits for people on the spectrum when it comes to the outdoors. And we can dive into all that later, because with this rebranding, I am hoping to start doing some educating on outdoor stuff videos, and also mental health education when it comes to neurodiversity and how the outdoors benefit our mental health. I mean, it's also beneficial for neurotypicals, but there's some focuses I want to go to. And, well, being that I am ADHD, without knowing it, there are a lot of trends that I don't follow, and that would probably explain why my channel is not very popular, which is fine. This is a hobby. I don't get paid to do this. I'm not like making money off of this. My channel is not monetized or anything like that. It is just a hobby. It is what I enjoy to do. And now that I've been learning more about myself, I now understand why I enjoy it and why it makes me happy and why it is something that is my thing. But it also explains why I choose to edit the way I do, why I have been doing the things I have been doing with the structure of my channel, instead of trying to chase trends. Because typically if you want to monetize your channel, you want to follow the trends, and that's how you do it. Well, that's not me, and I haven't followed trends. And that explains why my channel isn't huge, which, again, fine. But I would like to be more authentic in my videos going forward, and also just be more me. It's a scary thought to think that I have spent a majority of my life masking without even realizing I was masking, and thinking that I enjoyed things or that I was this way, when in actuality I was survival. And that's what I thought was normal. And that's what I thought everybody did. No. I'm now learning the fact, and the truth is that's not the reality. And that's okay. But because I want to start being more authentic with myself in life in general, I figure it would only be appropriate to align my channel to match myself in authenticity as well. So, we now have the Wildtism, and that is why we have rebranded. For those of you who like the old logo and the old name, I'm sorry. I mean, that's still going to be part of my history. I'm not going to rename all of my past videos and stuff. That's not going to happen. We're just changing, moving forward, and that's okay, because that is growth. Nothing ever stays the same. The only constant in life is change. Nothing stays the same, and that goes for each and every one of us as individuals as well. You will never stay the same person forever. And that's okay, because that means you are growing and aging and adding more experience to your life, as you should be. And with that, we adapt and we become different people. We're still core the same people, but we change, and that's okay. But I want to be more authentic, and so the channel is going to evolve with me, with my life, including this chapter. We've entered this chapter. But I figured I should give you guys an explanation as to why we're changing the channel name, why it's being rebranded. Now you know. If you have more questions, if you want to know more about that, feel free to ask me. I also apologize to any friends and family who are learning about this via the video. There is some family and some friends, you get busy with life, that I haven't talked about getting this diagnosis, and that's okay. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. There might be some family members who this might be a surprise. But at the same time, if you really stop to think about it, think about me, my behaviors, my dad, his behaviors, and if you start to do some research on autism, it might start making a lot of sense. But I digress. With that change, though, I also want to talk about how I'm going to be changing the structure of my channel a little bit to also align with that aspect. Like I said, this is not something that I make money off of. I don't monetize. I don't have that kind of a following base. So I do have a full-time job that I still have to work to pay my bills and live my life. And I don't have the money to pay someone to be my editor. As much as that'd be awesome. If anybody wants to and knows Premiere and lives in Fort Collins or wants to move to Fort Collins and just wants like a side hobby or wants to help me from afar or something, I wouldn't say no to having an editor. It would allow me to start getting more videos out a little bit quicker, because what I've been learning is, well, the TISM does limit my capacity as I'm aging. It's getting harder. My capacity for how much I can do in a day before I'm drained and before I start to hit the burnout point. And as much as I love this is my hobby, it does still take energy from me. And it takes time. And when you're doing a full-time job on the side, let's face it, we can fall behind. Hence why this season's coming out much later than most of my other seasons have ever started. The key thing I'm learning right now with this year is to give myself some more grace and to be a little bit more okay with not doing the all or nothing. I've been living on an all or nothing mentality for years. It's not healthy. And it's because I've been trying to keep up a society that isn't built for me. And that's okay too. Hopefully our society will improve in that aspect as we grow as a country. Hopefully. But until then, I have to be careful with my own self and be kind to myself, which means not overwhelming my capacity band. With that, hence why I was saying if someone wants to be my editor, that'd be awesome. I would love to have like a producer and editor. That'd be so fantastic, so I can go do more adventures and get some more videos out there. But in the meantime, it's a one-man team. Well, one-woman team. And with that being said, I can't keep pressuring myself to crank out a video every other week. I was doing it in the past seasons, and it was very stressful. And it took away a little bit of the joy that I got out of editing and doing this stuff. And I want to get that joy back, and this is how I'm going to do it. We will not be on a bi-weekly basis posting, as much as I wish we would. There might be times when I get a little bit faster and have some more time that I can crank out more quicker back to back, but we'll see. So, instead of the bi-weekly schedule that we've had going, we're going to go to the videos will post as soon as I get them edited. Does that mean there's going to be some more time between filming them and posting them? Yes. That's okay. You guys don't seem to mind that yet anyway. I've already been a year ahead of myself on most of my stuff. We're just going to maintain it, but I just figured I'd give you guys a heads up. Don't think that the channel's going away. Don't think that it's stopping. We're just changing the pace, and I'm making it kinder for myself so that I can get a better grip of my autism and getting out of autistic burnout until I am more recouped and I can have a higher capacity band again. I still have to work for a living though. But yeah, here we are. New season. I already have videos filmed. I gotta start getting some more editing going, but they will be coming at you soon, I promise. And hopefully I'll get some side videos in there. I'm hoping to do some shorts. Try to. We'll see. But I want to try and fill the gaps between my editing and my bigger videos with shorts. So learning how to do shorts and make them smooth. We'll find out. If anyone wants to help me with that, that'd be great too. Yeah. Thank you all for following me for as long as you have been. And I hope that you all continue to follow me, even with the rebranding and the change of structure. Because I promise, as always, there will be more adventures. Because they're not going to stop anytime soon. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Later.